PeterFDrucker, Managing in a Time of Great Change. In Managing in a Time of Great Change, Peter F. Drucker addresses the dramatic shift in the organizational landscape brought on by social and economic transformations. Readers can anticipate an in-depth exploration of key principles such as the importance of flexibility, embracing new approaches, and the increasing necessity of building trust-based relationships in the modern workplace. Drucker sheds light on the evolving nature of business, emphasizing the need for constant learning and adjusting to stay relevant in today's dynamic environment. From organizational structures to career paths, this book summary offers a concise overview of the essential insights required to adapt and thrive amidst change.
Adapting to the future of business. In the ever-changing landscape of business, transformations in the economy and society have impacted the traditional structure of organizations. As such, managers need a new approach that goes beyond the old command authority, which is no longer effective. Managers must learn to work in an environment based on trust and shared responsibility. Companies now outsource work to outside organizations and individuals, and managers must oversee these relationships without direct control. Additionally, managers must be flexible in managing their own careers, as companies undergo great changes such as splitting up or being acquired. To adapt to this environment, professionals must be ready to move or make changes in their work. The traditional idea of a career path within a single organization is no longer valid. Instead, professionals must think in terms of signing on for successive assignments and developing competencies that represent the skills they can bring to a particular project. The world and markets are constantly changing, and professionals must change with them. In this new environment, information is replacing authority. As such, managers must learn to manage situations where they don't have command authority, where they are neither controlled nor controlling. Navigating the changing economy. The book emphasizes the importance of navigating the changing economy by outlining principles that businesses must adopt. These principles include recognizing the need for change, planning for uncertainty, avoiding business sins, evaluating family business, adopting certain behaviors, skills, and attitudes, and preparing the organization for innovation and creative destruction. The author explains how organizations must specialize in putting a certain base of knowledge into the performance of certain tasks to be productive, and they must be decentralized and focused on particular tasks rather than diversifying to ensure poor performance. The future of management. As workers evolve into knowledge experts, they're gaining more independence and mobility. Faced with this change, organizations must accommodate them to retain and reward them. Traditional managerial roles are being replaced by facilitators or coaches. The idea is to build teams that work well together and offer value. Teams fall into three categories with different management styles for each. For small teams, individuals adapt to each other's abilities and play many roles. Medium-sized teams are like soccer/football teams where each person has a designated position, but the team moves together. Large teams, like baseball teams, have predefined positions and focus on individual tasks. Knowing which type of team works best for a company is vital because it affects the organizational culture. Managers must adopt appropriate styles to suit the team blend they are handling, since gone are the days of command and control. Today, inspiration is the way to go. Mastering the art of information literacy. To thrive in modern business, leaders must become information literate and learn to ask the right questions. The effective manager understands that data is the raw material of business, and it must be curated to serve a specific purpose or inform decision-making. To achieve this, it is critical to incorporate both customer and non-customer data into accounting systems and to measure the costs of the entire business process accurately. By doing so, companies can ensure that what they offer is competitive and aligns with their customers' needs. To remain competitive, managers need to embrace information literacy and information technology with the understanding that it is the curating of information that makes it valuable, not the raw data itself. The global economy in flux. The world economy has shifted from international trade to information flow, surpassing the flow of money in many areas. Information flows are having major cultural and social impacts in the new global society, while organizations form alliances based on pooling knowledge. Location is no longer a concern, the focus is now on finding the most cost-effective supplier. Robust participation in the world economy is now key to economic growth and prosperity for any country. The rise and fall of blue-collar workers. The 20th century brought significant social changes, with the replacement of farmers and servants by blue-collar workers as the largest group. However, by the 1990s, they were in decline, making way for a new workforce of technologists who do both manual and knowledge work. Unlike blue-collar work, knowledge work is continuous learning-based, requiring formal education or training to gain proficiency, which constantly evolves with changes in technology, economy, and society.
As the world hurdles through an era of unprecedented change, Drucker's insights offer a roadmap to navigate the shifting landscapes of business, career, and technology. Key takeaways include the recognition of outdated business theories and the need for adaptability in personal careers. By understanding the value of shared responsibility and trust in the modern workplace, readers can better prepare to lead in a rapidly evolving world. Avoiding common business pitfalls, identifying structural trends, and leveraging knowledge as the primary resource will drive success and growth. In conclusion, through continuous learning and embracing change, managers and individuals alike can manage effectively in the ever-transforming global landscape.